What happened to all the cameras?
Greg's there.
Oh.
Am I here?
Oh.
God.
I have to push
We're
that
having
button.
so much technical difficulties
So
tonight.
much
people.
technical
there.
today.
But you're frozen.
There we go.
Hey,
All right.
There
I
we
feel
go.
the peoples.
you're super tiny there, Zafo.
I
You
am.
probably can see that.
Very tiny. He's like, I'm hiding before they all yell at me for the technical stuff.
I think we all know who'll do the yelling.
I don't have the
There we
energy to
go.
yell. I got too much to do.
All right, so are we still in the pre-show or are we're
We're
live?
We're
live
live,
on
like they can
screen
see us.
live.
We should probably talk. We want to make sure.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, wonderful. Hey, did we still have troubles with the audio?
I don't
Do
know.
we need to
People hear
just
us?
set audio levels?
Oh, we did that earlier. We can say,
Zafo
can you
was
do it
working
now
that.
that we're live?
Yeah,
Earlier.
you're looking at. You are in the right place audio wise, as far as I can tell.
Ruby.
No.
So who do we not check? Everyone else? Everyone in chat,
Excellent.
you get to see the magic behind the scenes.
Yes.
Magic.
Part of the charm of this production.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm so proud you called it a production. Look, man, we are friends sitting around a table rolling dice. Okay.
Doll,
You know,
Doll,
I did theater in
Dolly
high
is on
school.
a
It's
treadmill.
production.
That's
right,
Jess.
Theater in high school. Well, we're making JD in charge of all the makeup. I just want you to know that. Makeup and costumes. She says, wait, I don't know that I'm ready for this.
As long as you're ready for, 80%.
80%. What are you setting the bar so high for?
What's the Anchorman line? 50% of the time it works.
Right.
Every time.
I just mean, I've gotten away from perfection. So that's what you're looking for. You're going to get 80%.
That's right. I like it. 80% means we get stuff done. I'm okay with that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stuff done's a good thing. Awesome. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to our second session of Righting Wrongs. Obviously, we are still figuring out what we're doing, but that's why you can do this too. It's not that hard. So it is a lot of fun, and you just have fun with awesome people. What more could you ask for? Right, awesome people?
That's right.
Yes.
Yay!
Absolutely.
Yay.
Or in this case, whoever you could find.
Whoever wasn't busy on a Monday.
Whoever was
Yeah,
available.
I was a pickup stowaway last minute, so.
I know. I mean, it totally worked for everything required. It totally
Oh, yeah.
worked. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So if we remember last time, we were all on a ship with some crew and some awesome passengers. And I think your names are all on the thing, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we were off and we were sailing to distant shores right outside of Daggerford when crabs attacked us.
I wrote the
And-
poem.
Did you write a poem?
Yes, you know how mighty warriors always have epic poems written
Yes.
about them? Yes.
Yes.
Well, I have decided to do my historians a favor and get started with it early. So I am writing my own epic poem. And so anything important that happens, I write a poem about it. This seemed a little kind of important. So I have a poem.
Well, so then why don't we start, if everyone is on board, on board with the plan and on the ship, we start because we had a nice long rest, we decided, so we'd be ready for the next day, where all of our stomachs are, we should probably roll Constitution because we ate that crab soup that Oddmar made. But we've now started the new day with destinations, not sure where we're going to go. And as we wake up in the morning, Oddmar's already on deck.
Good. The dragon ship found me and took me in, when I owned nothing more than torn shark fins. So despite Captain Wyvern watering down the gin, when crabs attacked, I helped her defend the ship. For my trouble, I'm burdened with the bad captain's curse. No one knows why, and Helm is just the worst. With crabs in my belly and nothing in my purse, Now I have to go through her stupid bullshit. Or her stupid verse, I guess. There. That is going poems. That's good.
Very good. Yay.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
If I had a coin to toss, I would.
Toss a coin to your Oddmar.
Interesting. That's right. I don't have the rights. Don't start to sing. Okay. So as we come out and a Captain Wyvern opens up the door, it says, Oddmar, were you saying something?
Yes, I will say it again.
Oh, no. No. No, I'm sorry, sir. We don't have time. I have been praying all night, and I've woken up, and I've been asked by my God. I know this is what he told me in my heart, that we all together must decide where we go on our next mission.
This is God that does not like you?
He's giving me a chance of forgiveness, and I'm not throwing it away.
Well, you're driving.
Am I driving? Zafin.
Captain.
Zafin.
Yes,
what
ma'am.
was on that map?
We had three locations that popped up as glowing. One was the middle of nowhere. One was an island, and the other was somewhere else that I don't remember.
A reef. It was a reef.
A reef. So those were the three places that were indicated that we could go, and what just happened? Sorry, technical craziness.
Apparently, we're not allowed to go to any of those places. Maybe Helm is not as happy with me as I thought he was.
I mean,
So-
he didn't
All right,
seem
so the
very
way I
good.
look at it, we can go to the jungle-ish island. At least that's what it looks like. I'm not familiar with that island. We can go to some spot in the middle of the ocean, which seems a little sketchy to me. Or we could go to where ships are wrecked, which also is probably a bad idea to take a ship to. These are all
We had
great
decided
ideas.
to go to the island.
The island, the jungle island?
I don't remember that decision being made.
Was it just me?
Maybe you decided to go to the island.
You decided in your head to go to the island.
Well, that's where we've been going all night. That's where I thought I was steering the boat.
Well, it is an interesting question to ask since it is the next morning.
Yeah.
Where has the ship been going through the night? What direction were we moving?
I'm going to say if Oddmar was steering the ship all night to the jungle island, that is where Helm wanted him to go.
Isn't Oddmar a passenger?
No,
No,
Oddmar's
he's
part
sort
of,
of-
Oddmar was rescued, and now he's part of the
Okay.
crew.
Okay.
Because there's no free rides. So, Dolly, we're going to have to talk.
She's invisible at the moment.
She's going to have to be part of the crew, too. She can't hide from me.
And her audio is not on.
Yeah,
Nope.
no, that's what I meant.
Mute, unmute.
Someone stuffed her in a barrel again.
It might have. Oh, no. She says, oh, no, in chat.
No, that's not her. Oh, wait, that might be her in our chat.
It is. She's in our
Yeah.
chat.
Okay.
You know, for the record, Teams has been really, really nice to us.
Yeah.
All right, Dolly, you might have to leave and come back. And we shall head to...
Oh.
Don't do it. There you are. There you
Back.
are. You're back. Whatever button you pushed worked. She's like, I pushed a button.
She's got like multiple camera views or something.
I do, yeah. I unplugged. Sorry, side table talk. I unplugged my camera and plugged it back in.
Nice.
It's your fault for being healthy and exercising while we're trying to do a mission. Come on now. That's right. All right. Excellent. All right. So back in character. I will try. I suck at character. So we are going to Jungle Island then. We're almost there. So as y'all look around, you start to see this big island in the distance. And it's kind of green, but I'm not sure how much jungle I would call it. It looks more like really, really tall, like the sago palms, you know, like those that are just, they're kind of pokey, but they're not trees, right? They're not very big. So it looks like a bunch of that stuff. Some palmettos or spread about, you know, those kind of, it's more brush-like, but tropical brush-like. But there's not a whole lot of tall trees or anything. But there is some rocky. As we get closer and closer, you see some larger like mountains. But mountains is exaggerating. Cliffs, but inside. So they're mountains and they're heading out, and there's some green growing on them, but it looks more like moss than anything. And as we get closer and closer, there's this like smell coming off of the island. I want to say it smells green. That's the best I got for you. But not green in a nice ocean way. Green in a who left that in the bilge for so long kind of green way.
I know the smell better than you think.
Does there appear to be any way to go ashore?
There is no like pier, but there is a kind of a sandier beach.
We have a boat.
Do we have a before we go jumping on boats? Ashanis will just kind of shamble, I guess, into the middle of the group. Do we have someone who might run up the mast here and maybe get a better look as to what's at shore before we go clambering off?
Sure.
Sounds like Ashanis is volunteering.
I'm old ass. I can't get up that freaking thing.
Sounds like Zathan is volunteering.
Look.
I will climb the rigging up to the crow's nest and look and see what I can see.
All right. Will you roll acrobatics?
Yes, somewhere. I gotta find my D&D Beyond tab.
He was like, I was too busy fixing Windows. Give me a moment.
You got to take a tech hat off and put the.
That's right. Put the character hat on.
All right. 13.
Oh, excellent. All right. So you climb up. No sweat. It's been nice and dry, so you don't have any issue getting all the way up to the crow's nest. And you're looking towards the island?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so as you look towards the island, you do see some trees as it gets closer to the mountain. But it's not like jungle like it looked like on the map. It was just green on the map. And so you've got some trees going all over. And in the middle, it looks like there's some kind of stone structure, not just a mountain. So there's a set of stairs you see. There's kind of built into the mountain and goes inside. And you see a waterfall, but you wouldn't exactly call it fresh water coming down. Again, it's really milky and murky. And it kind of reminds you of a coastland, but the coastland, like the as you get, about a mile in, where it smells more like dead fish than pleasant ocean. That's what it seems like.
Going to recommend we bring some fresh water ashore if we're really going to do this.
That's a good idea. What do we bring it in?
You don't have a water skin?
I don't know.
We all start looking at our equipment
share
going,
what it is that he saw.
Yes, I holler down what I saw.
Do you see anything alive out there? Do you see any people? Ships?
Do I see any people? Do I see any critters?
As you're starting, because the ship is still moving, right? We haven't stopped yet. As it's moving around where the whole sandy shore is, you do see some movement in the bushes. And then as you look closely, they kind of look green like the water, but you can't quite tell what they are from this distance yet.
There's something moving around, but I can't really tell what it is. We'll have to get closer.
Indistinct movement is concerning.
Okay. Well, Zathan, you probably should come down so that you can anchor the ship. I don't know that I trust Oddmar to do that.
Climb back down and we do all of the things to properly anchor the vessel.
Excellent. All right, so it's all anchored now. How are we going to ashore? Are we going ashore? Who's going to ashore?
Well, how many people can the little boat fit? And how many Oddmars can the boat fit?
Oh,
there's 6 of us.
This is not the same thing.
With 6 of us,
I mean, Zathan, you and I can probably just swim.
True.
I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Pretty good at that. I will say, as a technical thing,
anyone I do have armor on though.
True.
So maybe
anyone who has not pushed the long rest button in D&D Beyond probably should.
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll know if you're at full health and all your spells are ready to be used again.
I mean, I didn't lose any health, so
it doesn't hurt if we push it again, right?
Correct.
No.
Okay.
Valtrex, do you know what is that smell?
I think it was once alive, but I don't know. I mean, not recently alive, so I think we should tread with extreme caution here.
All right, so I'm assuming, two of you are going to swim and the rest of us are getting on the boat, yes?
How do I know you won't leave me behind? Why should I go ashore?
The paying customers are going with you, so it should be okay.
Dolly, don't you think you're safer with us?
You can either go ashore on your own, or go ashore in the water. One way or the other, you're going to the island. Not staying on the boat that you tried to get on and steal.
Backing away.
Are you threatening me?
I mean, kinda, yeah. I'm not threatening, I'm just saying you have two options, and they both involve going to the island.
And Captain Wyvern comes on and says, I might not agree with Valtrex's methods, but she is correct. Helm also chose you. We must all go on this mission. All right. Evil cat. The evil cat came. All right. So, cool. We're on the boat. We're going to head in. Are y'all on the boat or are you swimming with us?
On the boat.
I'm on the boat.
On the boat.
I'm swimming as long as I can swim in armor.
We're going to say you can swim in armor. You're fine.
Okay, groovy.
Yep. So I'm going to jump over the side and swim my way over.
All right. Off we go. Now we hit the shore. It was actually pretty smooth because it was nice and sandy right there and it's not a bad day. So we pulled the boat all the way on and we're ready to go and we start to go. Now you can go straight around to tour the beach or you can go, there is a small path. You can't tell if it's a path for sentient life or if it is like a little, goat or pig path, whatever happens to be on this island. You can't tell which it is, but there is a little path that goes deeper into the island.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic, please.
Okay.
It will allow me to detect any magical thing within 30 feet of me for the next 10 minutes.
Within 30 feet. Okay. Right now when you cast it, you don't sense any magic at all. But we'll see as you keep walking, right? I'll update for the next 10 minutes.
Did we put ashore at the little beach?
Yes, at the little beach.
Can we make sure to pull our boat way up the beach?
Tie it to a tree.
Make sure to lower the sail.
That sounds fair.
I will put the boat up in the tree.
Do you have to roll a strength roll or something?
Probably not.
I'm gonna say, looking at Oddmar, he can do it. Let's see. Let me see if I can do this right. I'm trying to do a new thing. All right, Valtrex, there should be a message that you can now see in Roll20 under the newspaper. That little newspaper sign. Can you see it under handouts?
Staring suspiciously at
I should probably launch the game. That might help.
Yes, that will help. So as you're doing that, so which are y'all doing? So the boat is in the tree now. And Captain Wyvern shakes her head, but she's trying to be peaceful, so she's just keeping it inside.
This gonna come back to haunt us.
Both up in that tree. Helm also wants for Oddmar to have extra rations. He says this to me. I believe him. Helm is very wise.
Helm said this to you.
Yes.
You should not take God's name in vain.
I don't know from vain, but he says he doesn't like you much.
start inspecting some of the plants using medicine to see if any of them are valuable for herbalism.
Okay. As you go on, what's your rank? What's your knowledge?
I have a +4 to medicine.
Okay, I'm going to say you know this.
And it's one of my skills.
I'm going to also share the thing that I shared with Valtrex. Hold on, let me see. Edit. See how we learn to use the tools? All right, so you should also be able to see it if I did it correct under handouts. That little newspaper thing. And we're talking about Roll20.net for all of you also trying to figure out how to do this with your group. So it's under newspaper, under handouts.
Yes.
Yes.
This isn't good, my friends.
This is
bad information y'all will both know. Okay.
This is fascinating.
So as we walk through, let me describe what we're seeing, and then you can describe what you know if you choose to share. So as we go through in the jungle and you're walking along this small path, you do see some of the sago palms. You try not to touch them, because they do scrape you, but they're not going to hurt you. You also notice that there are these pretty big mushrooms. They're about the size of Oddmar's head. They're beige and they have orange, red stripes on them. Some of them are kind of closed up, but other ones are nice and plumped out. They seem to be in batches of 4, and they're just kind of scattered as you go through. And that smell is, when you get through a large batch of trees, it's kind of calm. But as you go next and you see any of these mushrooms or there's any of that stagnant water, then it starts to really smell again.
So, look, these mushrooms, we need to be really careful here. That's what the stench is. This is the smell of death. These mushrooms normally don't grow here. But if you uproot them, they will kill us all. So do not uproot them. They're valuable, but we don't have time for this right now, I don't think. Let's maybe play this out.
So you don't think the mushrooms are why we're here?
We don't know why we're here. We have no idea.
You know something that we don't about our time frame?
No, I'm just saying these mushrooms, they're valuable. So if we get a chance to leave this island, we should maybe circle back and take some, because we can sell them on the black market and make some quick cash. I mean, I got bills to pay, but if we do it now, then
Then you know what?
Well,
yeah, what's
a question?
If we do it now, then we have to carry them, and if you don't do it right and you uproot them, we'll all die. A horrible death.
You, as a druid, Valtrex, you know how to do it right?
Probably, yeah.
So, question.
I mean, I watched a YouTube video on it a couple of times, so I'm an expert.
Did you say that they don't normally grow here?
I didn't, but you are correct. They don't normally grow any place but the Underdark, which sounds awful.
So that's kind of interesting. If they typically don't grow anywhere but the Underdark, and they're growing here on this island, and they're valuable, we should probably try to keep our stay here. Exactly. Pretty quick, because this sounds like...
Are they out in the sunlight, or are they covered by shade?
They're shaded. They're very, very shaded.
So this is someone's cash crop.
Mm-hmm. And somebody's not going to take too kindly to us being here.
That doesn't mean that they're here, but...
Either that or the Underdark is infiltrating this island, which also seems bad.
Do you think Helm sent us here to make money? Because that would be great, but probably not.
Well, Captain, as the only one here who knows Helm, what does he usually want?
He wants us to save those less fortunate. He wants us to protect children.
So
usually.
Well, I am very poor. And
not steal mushrooms and sell them.
I mean,
it's only stealing if they belong to other people.
Just as y'all are discussing everything, suddenly out of the sago palms rush in 4 lizard men. They jump out of the forest. They have shields and they have big spears and they're yelling and shouting.
Are any of them children? You said.
Does anyone speak lizard?
Do I understand what they're saying? I know Celestial, Common, and Primordial.
No.
I can speak to them in their heads as long as they know a language.
They do.
Okay.
All right. Go, Mr. Folt.
What should I say?
Oh no! What would
I'm gonna reach out telepathically to the leader, if there appears to be a leader, and say, "Friends, we come in peace."
All right. One of the lizard men stops, and he looks around, and he just like waves the other ones down. He just waves them down, and they all stop shouting, and they're looking. They're like, "What?"
Tell him Helm sent us.
We are here on behalf of the Great Helm.
All right, so the lizard man takes his shield, the one that you were talking to, takes his shield and his, what do you have, a staff thing?
Spear.
Spear?
Pokey.
Spear.
No, it's a pokey thing. Spear, yeah, that, spear. You said spear, I heard beer, because, I mean, I would hear beer a lot more than I would hear spear.
Beer?
He takes his beer.
He takes his beer, and he's like,
And he
cheers!
stabs you with it.
I don't think that's how beer works. I'm not sure. I will have to study this more.
So he takes his spear and his shield and hands it to the lizard man next to him. And he steps forward, speaking in perfect, unaccented common. "We have been waiting for you. Please follow me."
Oh, that worked beautifully.
What?
And so he turns to walk, and the other ones bow to you as you go by.
I turn
You're
to.
following.
I'm still
Wait,
detecting no magic at all.
I'm sorry, Admar?
I was complimenting Master Fault for getting the lizardmen to drop their weapons so we could attack and kill them.
No.
Only one of them dropped their weapon, The other 3 still have their weapons.
Oh,
They're
didn't
just
we kill
bowing
that
and
one
letting you go
first?
by.
I think we should stop, or first start with the talking, and then we'll
Yes.
see about the weapons.
And then
Mr. Fault is right.
Do
I
I feel like this is legit? Because I'm worried that we're being taken here. Do I believe that he's being honest and forthright?
I don't know. Do you have something to roll to be able to do that?
I do. That would be perception.
Insight.
Right. Insight.
Oh, it's insight.
That's the one.
That makes more sense. Thank you.
Insight. Starts with an I. There we go. I'm very insightful today. 2.
2? Yeah. You sense nothing.
And there's no magical essence around them, anything on them.
No magic yet.
We can take these guys. They don't have
I also have high insight.
Okay.
And wisdom.
Okay.
So let me.
This is nice that the rolls pop up in Discord because it pops up right here and I can see it.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
I hope we roll that blanket for stories. Blanket fort stories.
That would be awesome.
Remember, if you want to give anyone inspiration, you can do that. If they haven't had it in the last game. Like right now. Yeah, we need Ashana's and Valtrex still needs inspiration.
Are we waiting for a roll here?
Yes, did you roll?
Okay.
I rolled
that
9.
one didn't pop up. That's not fair.
Okay.
A 9? Yeah, you don't sense anything either.
Great.
Right,
You
so
have to decide. Just let me know if you're following him or not.
They're all armed, all of them?
The other 3 are still armed. The one that is leading you is now not armed. He handed his stuff over.
Do they have their weapons pointed at us, or
They do not. They're holding them more like an honor guard, right? So they're holding an honor and they're just bowing on the side. They're on the side of the
This is great. We have an escort. This is fantastic. Look, this is awesome, guys.
They seem less dangerous than poison mushrooms. So,
or giant crabs.
Yeah.
Or
And
angry
we're
gods.
armed. We're not
Yeah.
undefenseless.
I think we can take them. So
Yeah.
I'm willing to follow.
Yep.
I'll take up the rear.
Okay.
I will walk very close to, in front of Dolatress, but very close, and I'll keep looking over my shoulder to make sure she's still there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Dolly jumps in, and everyone automatically trusts her.
How am I going to get the boat out of the tree?
A good point.
I don't know. You might have some interesting magic. You know.
That's right. No one knows you yet. Who knows?
So, it's the path that we're walking on. How wide is it? Like can we walk two abreast, or is it single file?
You can, because the lizard man can walk single file, and they're wider than you are, so you could do two.
So I'm going to stay near the back.
I will go first.
I'm going to stay near Oddmar.
Don't stay too near Oddmar. I would a little space.
Oddmar likes me. It's all good.
That's right. Y'all bonded the other day.
We have an understanding, so it's good.
That's right. All right. So as you follow, so that's everyone, right? Everyone's following? Okay.
Yep.
So as we follow, Captain Wyvern is right up there too, leading. So as you follow the lizard man through, he turns and he says, "My name is Waku. Please welcome to our island."
Your greeting honors us, Waku. That's what I will say.
Are you the voice that was in my head?
That's correct.
That is a very interesting trick. I thought only gods could speak in my head.
It's best you don't ask too much about that.
So Waku looks over, actually up, even though he's a lizard man, he's pretty tall. He looks up at Oddmar. "And you, kind sir, what brings you to our island?"
That boat over there in the tree.
That's the most Oddmar answer.
We were told to expect you, but we were not told when, and you are early, for you were not supposed to be here till after sunset. But we welcome you. It is near evening meal. Are you all hungry?
Yes.
And just as the lizardman says that you're hungry, you go through and there's this big clearing, and it's right on it was the opposite side of where the big stone mountain was. So you couldn't see it from the ship, but there's a little village. It just has little grass huts. There's lizardmen, there's tiny little hatchlings running around, and they're so cute with their little tails. And they're running around. Well, they're cute to me. And so they're running around, and it's a little village, and you see big pots cooking. And you see some of those, the mushrooms, the ones that were beige with the orange and red stripes. You see some of them harvested and laying out on the ground to dry. "Please, please," Waku says. Please, come join us for meal." And all the little hatchlings come over and run at your feet, and you see everyone coming over to greet you and bow down to you and welcome you to their village.
All of your people taste like chicken.
Could I slide a hand one of those mushrooms off the ground?
Well, they're as big as Oddmar's head. So
Maybe,
it's going to be kind of hard.
I'll put it in my bodice.
I mean, if you want to try.
So, hey,
roll for initiative.
Funny thing about these funny mushrooms, it slipped my mind. But the whole reason they're valuable is they're don't eat whatever they're making here.
Are they using it in the food?
If they are, then it's full of like we're all gonna go on a really long, strange trip. They're hallucinogenic, and we're gonna get sick. So, I mean, if you want to do it, I'm not your mom.
I mean, I'm not into lizard man cuisine anyway, so I think I'll pass.
They're probably legal here. So, I mean, in many places it is. And there could be medicinal benefits, but I personally want to keep my wits about me in this location.
So,
I think when properly cooked, they are actually a delicacy.
DM, how many like adult non-cute child lizard men would you say are in the area? Like, is this like 2 or 3 huts? Is this like 20 huts? Is this 10 guys? Is it 100 guys?
It's about 24 adults.
Okay.
Quite frankly, you can't really tell who's guys or girls, or they're just
Sure.
bigger. So we're saying adults. They're not really dressed. They have some adornments, but it doesn't seem to be differentiated male or female. It's hard to tell.
Clothing optional.
Clothing optional.
They're not dressed, and there's no genitalia.
There's no genitalia externally.
Thank you, Abby. So, and the leader is sitting over. Is he serving the food? Is he the one?
Yeah, he went to go talk to someone. So Good job. As you notice to see where he went. He went over and talked to someone, and someone is hauling, having a couple other people help, and filling up bowls to come bring to their honored guests.
I see. So, Mr. Fault, maybe you should go talk to Waifu over there and see what it is that we're supposed to. Are we supposed to be eating this stuff or?
Certainly, yes. I can go over and inquire as to why they want us here. What you say you've been waiting for us? Why is that? What exactly do you expect us to do?
So as Master Fault is talking with your speaker person, Waiwu, then I didn't come up with that name on the fly at all. Then all the rest of you are presented with bowls of food. So y'all can consider what to do with that as Greg is asking. Greg, Fault, ask this question. Oh, yeah. we only follow, we follow our God, and that is what we do. And we do anything that he tells us to. He has protected us here. We have more than doubled in number. Look at all these hatchlings. We are healthy and happy.
And your God is exactly?
Semuanya. Semuanya is the god all lizard men worship. Semuanya says the world is for eating and hatchlings. That's it. That's why we're here. We're here to eat and replicate.
Have you seen this god?
Oh, what? How do you think we knew you were coming? Of course we have seen him. He will be here as soon as the sun sets. We will go to his temple.
And what is it that you generally like to eat?
No, that's not.
Well, we eat anything we can get our hands on. This soup, for instance, is from the sharks in the bay that came up after a very sad shipwreck. And so there are sharks in here. There are some wonderful fauna from the forest that gives all. And they're all in here. And if Semuanya says you are so honored, you may have some of the special spice.
Well, as soon as I heard it was shark soup, I immediately start chowing down.
Yep.
That's
special
good,
spice
good
mushroom
Triton cuisine.
Based.
The special. Oh no, we do not consume the mushrooms.
Oh, all right.
The mushrooms are an offering to our god.
That seems legit.
But we have had other guests, and when we give them the special spice, they run off to the woods, and we don't see them until the next morning.
Oh.
How many other guests?
Oh, they come periodically. They all come to see our god. Our god always tells us they are coming.
What do they look like?
Like whatever they look like on that day. Hence the reason I have been blessed with learning common so I could speak to our visitors.
We're gonna get murdered.
How good is the soup?
Advise us.
How good is the soup? Roll Constitution.
I gotta get my. Hang on.
Oh god.
Wrong tab. Let's see. Roll Constitution.
Are we all rolling Constitution? The soup?
Whoever ate.
I haven't consumed any.
I think it was just you.
I'm not eating it.
I'm definitely not eating it.
I rolled a 17. I want seconds.
You're good.
Roll is
you are good, man. That soup is the best thing you've had in weeks.
I rolled an 11.
It's not as tasty for you, but you don't care. It's still food, and it doesn't make you feel bad or anything. So it's up to you. It tastes like shark stew or soup. It's not stew.
Good stuff.
It's not thick enough.
Shaughness is all about it.
Yeah.
Yep. Sean's like, this is good, man.
This is good Triton cuisine. This is what we eat.
I'll
Let's
pass
go.
him my bowl.
I'll take it.
I'm going to take a tiny sip just to be polite, but not like consume a lot of it.
All right, go ahead.
Everyone,
everyone who has some roll Constitution.
Yep. Oh God, here we go.
You don't want it? It's more for me.
Oh.
16. Haha.
19.
Oh, you're good, Zafo. You're like, this is good, man. What did you roll?
I rolled 19.
Oh yeah, Masterfall. You're like, this is some of the yummiest soup you've ever had.
All right, well,
it has nothing to do with the last thing you ate was Oddmar's crab soup.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to say
truthfully,
anything,
you all should have been making Constitution checks for too.
If we played a little bit longer, that would have happened. I have no doubt.
The bar was low.
All right, who else ate?
I'm not eating it.
You're
no way.
Nope. All right.
Well, I think these people are delightful. I think this is Helm is taking us on a wonderful tour here. I'm very happy with all of this. I think this is great.
Excellent. We have one more harvest before we see our god tonight. Would you like to come?
Absolutely.
Do you see your god? Your god like comes and hangs out and stuff?
Oh no, he would never hang out. He comes to the temple and we make our offer. You will see.
What do you offer?
You will see.
The shrooms.
We offer the dried shrooms.
Okay.
I'll stay with the little ones. I'll stay here in the village. Little ones. I'll watch them.
You watch the little ones. They might be watching you.
I think we should probably stick together on this.
All right, so who do we have? We have Ashanis wants to come to the harvest. Who else wants to come?
Absolutely.
I'll go.
I mean,
they've been in.
Going.
We'll go.
Oddmar.
Okay.
All right.
What about you, Master Fault?
Yeah, I'll go.
You're gonna go to the harvest too. All right. So Dollatrix is gonna stay in the village for now.
No, I'll go. I don't want to get mobbed by 500 little children.
Tell us the story. Tell us the story.
Little tails. I want one.
Until they start chanting, "Rock, rock, rock, rock."
Garignac.
Garignac. Yep.
Very good. Very good.
Oh my gosh, we're all
By
in good
Grabthar's
company.
hammer, that was an excellent reference.
All right, chat. You have to appreciate that. Otherwise, you're watching the wrong channel. I just want you to know.
Oh yeah.
All right. So off to the hunt. He speaks in this very interesting dialect with a lot of hissing. And I won't even pretend to speak their language because that would be disrespectful. And I don't know what their language is. So they come in and the lizard people, a bunch of them gather around him and they all do their hands like this and then like this. And then they start to head off into the swamps. So as they head up to the swamp, you get one lizard man in front. And then you've got two on either side of you that are just kind of around you to make sure you don't like get lost is what you think they're doing, right? That's what it seems like they're hurting you to make sure you're not. And the Wuha who talked to you first turns around and says, it's very dangerous. Please be careful.
Well, you're here to protect us.
Is that officially his name now, by the way?
I don't know.
It was Waku.
It was Waku, and then I named him Waifu because I'm trying to say everyone's name wrong.
Yeah.
And then he became Waifu?
Okay, Waku says, I want to say I said it was Waiku first, but who knows? Says that please be careful. It is very dangerous, but we have not lost any after that first crew.
I'm just going to hold my weapon
to that first crew
because you said it's dangerous. Not for any sort of feeling threatened by you or anything.
No,
just being careful.
No, it is a wonderful, wonderful display of honor to our god.
I can't wait to see it. It's going to be great.
I have never met any people who look like you before. Have you always been made of lizards?
Have you always been made of ape?
I don't know what that means. What is an ape?
Well, what is a lizard? We are who we are.
You are a lizard.
We are who God made us. We have always been like this.
What do you call yourselves?
Then that would be
we are lizard men.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But we are lizard men. So yes, we are made of lizard men. I do not understand.
So there's no
question.
lizard girls?
Even lizard women?
We are all lizard men.
I'd like to prepare a spell, if I may.
Of course, if you can prepare it while you are walking, then yes.
Well, obviously she can.
Well,
She's walking right now.
That, like, once we roll initiative, I can be like, pat! And then cast it.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Nice.
Fair
Cool.
warning.
I'm going to prepare levitate.
Okay. Excellent.
And we're back to walking through the jungle, right?
You are, but there is no path right now. So as you're walking through the jungle now, your boots are starting to get stuck in the mud. The lizard men don't seem to have much problem. They do have nice wide webbed feet, right? And they're used to it. So they're getting through pretty easy, but you can tell they've slowed down for you because they were walking much faster on the path. So they're slowing down and waiting and looking around. And so y'all are getting stuck a little bit. Let's do a I don't know if this would, I guess this would be athleticism? Because it's not acrobatics.
It is, if you say it is.
It would be, yeah.
I'm going to say athleticism.
Athletics
Just getting through the swamp.
Ha!
All right, Zafin's good, man. He's practically swimming
21.
through the swamp. He has no issues whatsoever.
I rolled a 19.
19. Oddmar, he's sinking, and he's sinking pretty heavily, but he's having no issue just pulling his feet right back up and then just sinking again on the next step.
14.
14. All right. So Master Fault's light enough. He's okay. He's doing it, but he's not sure about the mud along the bottom of his cape.
10 for Ashanis. He's struggling. His old bones are not doing well with this.
Ashanis is regretting that second bowl of soup because the problem is he's so full that he's actually having trouble getting his muscles to obey. So is anyone going to help him?
I will pick him up.
Okay, so
whoa. A little friendly there.
Picks up Ashanis. You throw him over your shoulder? Do you carry him like a baby? Like how are you?
I just hold him out like this.
Okay, so just hold him just to get through the mud. All right, that's fair. And I'll tell you, you're now safe, except that it's kind of rough because remember, he's also getting pulled down, but then he has to pull his foot back up. So you're getting yanked up every time he pulls his foot back up. All right, how about Valtrex?
I rolled an 11.
All right, so Valtrex, you can at least find you're looking for, because, being a druid and stuff for the swamp, you're looking for, when you walk through the mud, you want to fold the grass down and walk on top of the grass. So you're trying to do that with moderate success. So sometimes it works great, sometimes you quite miss, but it's just slowing you down because you're being more careful about where it is you are walking. All right, last roll.
7.
7?
7.
Okay. You tripped over your robe and fell in the mud.
Oh.
And then
Prestidigitation. Clean again.
Is anyone going to help her?
Hey, find your own
ride.
ride.
See her because she was way in the back?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I said Oddmar, and I made Grabby.
Okay.
Carry me.
I will carry her in the other hand.
Okay, what's your strength?
My strength is 17, but because of my size and because of my race, I have doubled carrying capacity, which for Oddmar is 540 pounds.
I'd say you can carry both of them, knowing their race and genders. So you are good. So again, it's not very comfortable, and quite frankly, this would be a hilarious drawing with Oddmar holding both of you and pulling his feet out of the mud.
Hint, hint, chat.
Hint, hint. If anyone is out there with any talent, So making it through, and the lizard men are giggling, and it's the weirdest sound. It's almost creepy because it's like this quiet, sizzling sound on either side.
I don't like that at all.
Well, they think it's hilarious.
Yes.
All right.
Laugh it up.
And then you get to this place that's really dark. It's really covered with taller palmettos. You can see that they're not just growing naturally. Now that you've gotten really close, you can see that they've been woven together to make a cover so that these beautiful big mushrooms are growing underneath it. So Waku is like, and here it is time for our harvest.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah,
Hey,
Valtrex
put me
isn't
down and
this
let me step back
dangerous?
a bit.
Yes.
I think
Are
this
we
is
still
great.
in the mud?
You are, but it's not as thick right here.
Are we within 15 feet of the mushrooms?
You are within 15 feet of the mushrooms.
Oh no.
So we will all back up a bit, and I will put them down.
So is everyone going to listen to Valtrex and back up?
Yes.
Well,
Yes?
I'm sort of
Okay.
being held, so.
All right. So you guys, as you guys back up, the other lizard men that were around, so there were 5 lizard men, they all come into the circle and they do they're doing a little chant. And as they do their little chant and go all the way around the mushrooms, all except Waku, reach in, grab a mushroom, and pull it out. And as they each pull out this mushroom, this big cloud of yellow spores goes up and out.
Oh dear.
And hits the ground and spreads out for about, 12 to 13 feet around them.
I don't
And
think
they're
they
not
did that.
harmed at all. There's no harm to them whatsoever.
They had absolutely no effect to this thing at all.
Which means it's completely safe.
Sure.
I'm going to listen to Valtrex and not Ashanis.
All right. And
Um,
as they've harvested the mushrooms and all of the clouds come down, then you see all around them these tiny little worms, and they're popping up. And if anyone was closer than 20 feet, you feel these things under your feet popping up. So you might want to decide if you want to be there or not. And as they're popping up, they just kind of tickle if they hit your
Several
feet.
steps back.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
move
gonna
back
keep
from
my
that.
distance.
And they come up, and you just hear this little sucking sound, and all of that yellow fog and all of those spores just get sucked up by these little worm things, and they blow up like a fat worm that just ate his baby sister. Sorry, it's a girl.
Like the hungry little caterpillar.
Yeah. See, so blows up, and they blow up these little nice things, and then they just sink down into the ground.
Death from pollen leech? Okay, that's weird.
And then the Waku comes and he says, "You all have been witness to the great harvest. You shall be honored to meet our God tonight and tell him of all you have seen."
Great.
Cool.
Sounds excellent.
All right.
Not sure about
I
the
don't
god
know
meeting.
what I saw. but
Last
I'll
time
tell
didn't go
them
so
that.
well.
And since you were all witness, you may now sample the mushroom.
I'm so full from the soup, really. I'd love to. But...
Yeah. I also am very full.
But you must sample it. It's dishonorable. The dry ones are for our God, but the fresh ones are ours.
I think Admar is not full.
Yeah, I will reach out for the mushroom, and then I look over at Valtrex.
Don't do it.
Okay. I take a little piece, and then I just right over my shoulder. That was very good. Yes, thank you.
And Wako looks at you and roll a let's work on this one.
Deception.
That's awesome.
Yes, roll deception.
Uh-oh.
There's deception and sleight of hand. Maybe would be better.
Yeah, maybe for this one, because you're not trying to lie to him. You tried to trick him with sleight of hand. That's fine. That works.
Because that's way better
He
than
just
my
wants a
deception.
better stat.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, and that's
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna have it.
A solid 10.
Solid
Woot.
10?
Inspiration.
50%.
Do I have inspiration?
You do.
You do.
Then I will roll it again.
All right.
And even the more solider 17.
Oh man, and I was gonna do fun stuff. I mean, I'm on your side. This is totally okay and everything. So Waku looks at you, but excellent. Now we should go back to the village before the mushroom actually does its thing. And each one of the lizard men take a very small piece of the mushroom and ingest it, and then head back to the village. Not nearly as careful as they were on the way in. All right, so we're going to, let's just assume everyone gets back alive, even if Oddmar had to carry them. Did anyone pick up the piece of mushroom or anything that was on the ground?
No. Negatory.
Okay. All right. So as you get back to the village, by the time we went out and back in and all the talking, these lizard men are now, they're like swaying to their own beat. They are feeling no pain. Even their eyes are like dilated and happy. And as they get back to the village, everyone comes around, and note it's just the one mushroom though. The other three they haven't touched. Comes and takes a piece of that one mushroom, each one of them. And they all take a piece of it, and they all take one. So they're all feeling pretty good. As
what
the
time
sun
of day
sets.
is it?
The sun's about to set right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we attack.
Are you attacking?
Don't think that's
this
the
was
right
Master
idea.
Fault's plan.
Wait a minute.
What is our plan, Master Fault?
That's not my department. I don't do combat strategy.
Why would we be talking about combat? I mean, I don't think Helm sent us here to kill these people.
I think at this point we wait and see what happens, and
They said their
I don't
god's
like the
going to make
fact-
an appearance. I'm
I'm not
we're
sure I like the
assuming-
fact that our DM just did an eyebrow waggle. That's kind of alarming. But
If
I
Helm
mean,
is
their god's very
God.
likely going to make an appearance, possibly only to them.
yes.
Well-
that's a
Well-
good point.
their god is
I'm-
either Helm or not.
I mean, they're ingesting spores of the Underdark. I don't think their god is Helm.
Are we within like earshot of them? Or are we off chatting?
You are, but they're not paying any attention. Remember, only the one lizard man speaks common, so
Oh, and he's
they're in
blitzed
there.
out of his mind.
They're feeling no pain. They are very happy, and actually, they're starting to gather. So they're starting to gather. They're starting to gather up the dried mushrooms. They're just starting to organize in some kind of odd way. Everyone's swaying to a different rhythm.
I'm gonna telepathically talk to each person in our party in turn, which is to play along for now.
Yeah, I think playing along for now is the right play.
Well,
And
if
I
he
still
just did that telepathically, how do y'all feel about that?
I don't know that we even know he did it.
I mean, also,
Do we know you can do it?
does it sound like your voice?
get out of my damn head.
Yeah, I guess it sounds like my voice.
Oh wait, you're talking to us, not them. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking to
Correct.
the lizard man.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, to you,
okay.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you ask again?
I'm saying just sort of play along for now. I think Zvaltrex is right, and they're going to be seeing their god, but we may not be able to see their god, and just sort of oh, it's so amazing, play along for now.
Okay, then I get
Well-
up and dance like they do.
Sure,
That's
So-
probably a good
Yeah,
decision.
he thinks
sounds
that you
great.
ate the
Yeah.
mushroom. Great job. Good work.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew
So-
Oddmar just being Oddmar would pass for Oddmar on hallucinogens anyway.
He's
like,
going
"I
to
don't
draw
need the
so much
assistance."
attention that the rest of us won't be noticed. So yeah.
DM, with my medical background, would I be able to tell if they are actually like under the influence of drugs versus something else?
Is there like a medical thing you can check?
Right. Well, there's like the medicine check.
Go ahead, hit that.
All right. Yoink. 17.
Oh.
Yeah, so you do notice that they seem it's just like somebody taking, I don't know what drugs there are in this world.
Sure, but
They
Elf fruit.
they got some
It's like-
skooma. They've got
it's-
some skooma.
It's like they were on mushrooms.
Okay.
I don't know how else to describe this.
It sounds like Molly, actually.
But you're getting it. Yeah, it actually does sound like Molly the way I'm describing it. You're not wrong. But it is they seem happy though, right? Like nobody's freaking out. Nobody is like running away into the swamp. They seem to be having a united experience of some sort.
So they're having a good trip.
You can definitely tell their eyes are dilated. Their skin's the same color as it is. You can't see too much. It's kind of hard. They don't look like us, right? So you can't see a change in the color. You can't see anything that you would be used to.
Okay.
Well, they don't seem distressed, so let's just let them roll. Literally, let them roll.
Absolutely. So
they're rolling.
My concern here with them seeing their god is that I still feel like this is a grow up. So if the mushrooms are being offered to their god, yeah. Are these people technically enslaved to somebody running a mushroom smuggling?
I wonder what their god is.
It's a really great idea for a business plan.
What was that, Amar?
I said, I wonder what their god is going to look like to us.
Yeah, I mean, if their god looks like someone who sells mushrooms, then I think we'll get a lot of answers.
Their god, romancer.
I'll turn to Val and Dolly, since you two knew something about these mushrooms. Have you seen anything like those worms before?
Never.
No, and I'm an animal handler, but I got a thing about worms, so
avoiding them at all cost.
No, I don't know anything else about the creatures.
All right.
But if they're eating Underdark spores, something might be wrong. Also, these mushrooms are involved in necromancy, and worms eat the dead. So, I have questions.
You're a lot of fun at parties, aren't you, Dolly?
All right, so while y'all are discussing and trying to figure out what to do, and Oddmar is having the time of his life dancing around, they finally picked up all of those dried mushrooms that you saw on the ground, and they are heading to the mountain, to the stone mountain thing that y'all saw, and that temple. And if we pull up maps, I'm going to move you over.
Uh-oh.
So
I guess it's time to meet the
should
wizard.
be able to see the map
A new
of
map.
where they are all heading.
I forgot about maps. Yep, got it.
Yeah,
See it? It's beautiful.
It is.
In a deadly sort of bad idea kind of way.
Tokens?
No, you are going to put. Oh, do I have to put them on there, don't I? I'm sorry. So yes, I am going to put them. I'm just putting them randomly for now, so I can get them all
Dolly
out
in the
here.
lead. Dolly in the lead. Very good.
Make sure y'all can move them. I don't know that I have to do anything different because I didn't set them again.
Yep.
I cannot move mine.
Yeah, I can't move
Seriously? Why should I have to do that every time?
Did you pull them out from the
I
carrot?
did.
Oh, it still didn't? Yeesh.
Nope. Is there another way
That's
to do it?
annoying. There is some way to do it so that they just get control of it, but I don't remember what it is. We'll have to play with it. Something to do this week while I hang out in a hotel with nothing to do.
Okay. So as you head, it's not important right now. I'll put you out in a minute. So let me figure out how to do this. As you come to this gorgeous temple, the lizard men start to gather around. The mushrooms are brought up. The steps that you see here, I don't know how to draw. The steps that are on the left-hand side of the screen, they go up to the steps. And you can gather around in the grass on either side. Stop it. Let me see. Your tokens are here. It's the old map. Let me see if I can move. And those tokens you can still move, yes?
I can only see one token.
Yeah, I see the captain. That's it.
Same.
There's something over here.
That's because I didn't move y'all. Okay, can you move these tokens?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess I
Yes.
have to put your tokens back and move them. Let's see if I can move these.
Maybe the temple looks a lot like a ship.
Strangely, everything looks like a ship. It's like when you're a hammer and everything looks like a nail.
All right. Sorry, chat. Like I said, these are things you learn. This is only our second episode. I think we're doing pretty dang
Everything's
good. if you ask
fine.
me.
Everything's fine.
Yes.
All right. Token. This is Dolly. All right, Dolly. We're going to have you move your own token. Dolly. All right, Dolly, you should be able to move your token now. Yep. Okay, here we go. Now, so as you get here to this place, the sun has gone down now. All of the lizard men are laying the dried mushrooms up on this big altar, for better lack. Just the end of those stairs there.
Here?
Yes, right there. You got it. So they are setting them up there. You guys, they're crowding the stairs. It's going to be kind of hard for you to get to the stairs right now, but you can go around to either side. You can go on the grass over there. You can climb up these little rocks. There is that water. Remember that water is not smelling so good right there. You might not want to take a bath. So you can place yourself anywhere in there.
Does anybody have ranged weapons?
I have a crossbow.
Maybe you should climb the rocks.
Bow.
The top of the stairs is where they're doing the ceremony, right? Or
Yes,
where
on the
they're bringing
left-hand side, where Dolly
over
is
here.
right now and
Yeah.
Ishanis is right
All
now.
I'm right up front. I want to get a good look at this.
Okay, but be careful because the lizard men are walking up and down and putting the.
Oh, okay. Then I'm right here.
I'm going to be up on the rocks because also I quote unquote want to get a good view and not at all for sort of superior ranged weapon placement.
I'm gonna hang out with you because that
You guys are
seems
so
like
paranoid, man.
Yeah, everybody should
plan.
be able to move their pieces now.
Hey man, you haven't lived my life.
All right, so the lizard men are laying, and then there's gathering all over. Even some of them are standing in the water right at that waterfall. Like they don't care. They are happy. They cannot wait to meet their god. And suddenly there is this huge tolling sound. Just this bong, bong.
Still detects no magic.
Well, you have to cast it again. Can you cast it again? You can cast it as often as you want, right? Is it detect magic often?
It's not. It's no.
No, you can't do it because it's been way more than 10 minutes. So, all right. So it's got, then it dong. And then you see this huge figure that looks just like these lizard men, but like 4 times their size. I couldn't figure out how to make the thing bigger. So that circle around him, that's how big he is. He's huge. And he's landing on this altar down here in front of all these lizard men. And all the lizard men, they were swaying on their feet. They fall down to their knees and they all start to sing this kind of off-key melody that somehow they're all staying together. And these roots at the top, you notice that they're not roots. They're like those little worms that were soaking up the yellow thing, and they're all just swaying back and forth to this god who jumps down. And I need all of you to roll perception.
Okay.
I'm not sure I want to.
Yeah.
20, please.
21.
23.
That was a 10 for me.
10 for you.
15.
23.
Excellent. All right. So the ones who did 20s and higher, so that was what? Dolly, Zafin, and Ishanis?
Yep.
Yes? Okay. The 3 of you notice that this huge thing looks a little off. Like it's kind of like it's a little blurry, like it's not quite set right. Almost like it's a mask, but it's not a physical thing. There's just something not right lining up. And then everyone in the clearing, you all feel this like sense of power. There's this overwhelming sense of power, but it's nothing like what you felt when Helm came to the ship. This is something completely different.
Guys, are you getting like a bad green screen vibe here.
Something definitely doesn't seem as it appears here, but I think we should wait and see what happens.
I agree. Just
how many
sure
lizardmen are in the clearing right now?
About 24. It's about all of them. All of them except the babies.
And are they armed?
They are not armed.
Okay.
Oh, well, I feel a little better. Slightly.
This all looks perfectly normal to me.
And as so Oddmar, you feel that entire like platform you're on start to like vibrate just gently. Just like a very small earthquake.
Like it might gently break off and fall down into the water?
Well, that's up to how you feel. It's just nice and gentle.
I'm going to gently move over here.
And as it still starts to vibrate some, you see all of those dried mushrooms. They all just rise up like they're levitating higher. And as you see this happening, the ones that had 20 or higher, as you're watching the god's flame, it flickers. It flickers a little. And as it flickers, you see something behind it.
Like a shape?
It is a shape. You can't quite tell what it is, but what you can tell is it's a lot smaller than whatever's on top.
Balter,
and I'm going to say, who did anyone rolled a 15 or higher?
I did. I rolled 15.
So you start to see that. It's becoming a little more obvious.
Okay.
You're like, what the heck was that?
It's a necromancer, guys.
Yeah, I feel like this is a scam.
Yes.
I feel like somebody's trying to like get these expensive ass mushrooms, and they're using these people who aren't harmed by it to get them. And that's a great idea, and I wish I had thought of it.
Yeah, I think Spike It in the chat is correct, and this feels like a Wizard of Oz scenario.
Do we have someone who could cast
Chaos Bolt?
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I have detect magic. I still have a detect magic as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what I did want to do is when you saw the thing, I got distracted because my screen went weird. I was like, are we still live? Chat's still talking. We must still be live. But so hold on, before you cast, sorry, the DM is interrupting the casting. We want to make sure first that Val, that you look on your notes again, because there's something else that you noticed. It's under the god's name, Semuanya.
So while we're doing that, Kelly, should we do the thing we talked about doing earlier today and had a big list of things that we talked about and picked a few?
Why don't we do it at the end?
Okay.
So give us just a minute. Let's finish what happens here first. We probably should have done that right at the beginning, and I forgot.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. I do have information.
So do you want to share any of it before anyone casts big spells, or?
Yes. So, look,
now, mind you, everyone is scattered around, so either they need to gather closer to you, or you're going to have to scream it out.
Hey, everybody, come closer, and I shall tell you a story.
Oh boy.
I see a threat.
I do like stories.
Hardly seems the time for stories, but all right.
Nope.
And while you're getting closer to her, those mushrooms are floating high above the water.
Give us the abridged version, please.
Okay, look, that's not a god. It's a dude who's on a scam. So there's nothing to be afraid of here, exactly. He's scamming these lizard people. Whatever he's doing, he's not up to any good, but I don't know if it's dangerous or not.
Could someone throw some light up there rather than just opening up on the guy?
Sure, yes. I could prestidigitate some light next to his face. Potentially.
Does that just work automatically? And what's the range?
It's a cantrip. Cantrip. It is not close enough.
Oh dear.
And it's good. The mushrooms are going across. They're almost to the other platform. They've got like another 5 feet.
Let's see.
Man,
I got nothing.
I'm going to take a crossbow shot at the mushrooms.
At the mushrooms?
At the mushrooms. I want to see how he reacts if I shoot one. They're big.
Is he, DM, is he more than 60 feet away?
Oh, yeah, because each one of those squares is 5 feet.
Okay.
Well, it might be close. He might be 60. Let's see.
So in Roll20,
5, 10,
the
15, 20, 25.
fourth, the fourth tool
No, it
down
might be 60.
is a measuring tape.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So I am 60 feet
60 feet
from him.
Yep.
From the center of our token?
From the center of your token, yes.
Yeah, he's just out of... Oh, wait, is he? I can't see someone else's 60 feet is over. There we go. No, 65. Can't... I was going to suggest Fairy Fire, which I do have, but too far.
All right. And now there's a big... The mushrooms have reached the other side of the platform. And the god has raised his hands in a very similar way that the other lizard men did. And he waves them down and back up. And then he claps and he's gone. And so are the mushrooms.
No! I was going to chaos bolt his ass.
That was very impressive. I like that very much.
The lizard men, because remember, they're all over too, right? But they eat whatever y'all were talking about. They don't understand you, and they were kind of high. But they're getting up and they're patting Admar on the shoulder. You know, they're like, "Yeah, man, that was awesome. That we get that once a week." Like, you can't tell what they're saying, but that's what they're saying, and they were so happy about it. And now they start to head back. They're heading back to their village, going back to the hatchlings. So,
can anybody
go
get
back
over
with
there?
them, or
I've got levitate ready, so I'm just going to float my butt all the way over there, 60 feet.
I actually have to move him since he disappeared.
So, can we just walk over there?
You can, yeah. There'll be climbing involved. But I think I don't see any reason why all of you cannot get over there. You're not going to get any dirtier than you already are. So,
all right.
If y'all want to, and nobody's fighting yet, so we don't have to worry about turns. So if y'all want to make your way over there,
I'm gonna stay at the edge of the platform. I don't want to move.
Sounds fair.
Too much climbing.
I want to check it out.
Throw you?
Yeah, I think we need to check out the scene of the. I'm gonna go ahead and say crime and see if there's any evidence there.
All right.
There's definitely crime. There's definitely crime.
There was crime done here tonight.
So
I'm trying to figure out
who wants to lead the investigative check, and then
what would you roll for?
Somebody really smart.
I have 16 wisdom and a +1 investigation.
I have +3 investigation.
I will assist Master Fault because he seems really smart.
Okay.
Or something.
That means he gets a +1, right?
He gets to roll with advantage.
That means roll 2 and choose the higher one?
Right. So if you right click the check, the investigation box there.
Okay, click
you
advantage.
Can choose, yep, roll with advantage.
All right. 17 is the better roll.
Okay. So with your 17, you notice that the whole platform is hollow.
Okay.
So it's not solid stone.
Is there a way into the hollow part?
You don't necessarily see a way, but you do see that there is a crack.
Okay.
Like a nice little circular crack.
He totally prestiged.
Can we get our strong barbarian to open it up for us?
I was going to say if we could get some prestidigitation to light it up, but how wide is the crack?
I can do that. $17.
Excellent. So, how would you like to open it?
I lift it.
Okay. So as you go in to get your fingers in there to lift it, your fingers quite won't fit. Is anyone going to help him?
Let's see. I have a crowbar?
This is stone, right?
It's stone, yes. This is not solid stone.
Can I use mold earth against it?
I think you just need. He rolled enough to be able to lift it. He's definitely strong enough. It definitely rolled enough. We just need to get in that crack.
Yeah, I do not have a crowbar.
What's your weapon?
I have an axe, and I have another axe.
Use
another axe.
Use the haft of the axe and just jam it in there. And
I have a quarterstaff. I can push that in there and pry it up.
Well, if your quarterstaff will fit, Admar's fingers will fit. But I like the axe.
I tell you what, you guys all stand on the other side, and it will tilt that way, and then I can get my fingers underneath and pull it up.
That's actually a wise plan.
As long as you don't dump us onto the
I'm waiting
ground.
for you guys to just all.
We're going swimming.
Scooby-Doo style.
All right, where's my swim check? It's got to be in here somewhere.
All right, so who's going to stand on the thing?
Sure.
I'll stand on the thing.
Why not?
I mean, I still
so we have Zaphin and Ishanis.
No, I'm not over there at all.
Oh, that's right. You're not over there. So
I'm just watching.
I forgot. And
I'm levitating still, concentrating on floating.
Yeah, here you go.
Levitating. Okay.
I'm like, there. We're all standing on it.
All right, perfect. All right, Admar, go.
Okay. And I have to say too, I'm very impressed. I never knew when I left the village that I would be meeting so many gods. This is a very special day for me.
Admar, you know what? You're right. You're right, but I'm not sure this one's a god.
It looked like a god to me.
Just a thought.
Let's see what's in the crack.
All right. So as you lift up that crack, underneath, did that work?
Well, they're all gone now. Good.
Hold on.
We have been turned into bad guys.
Oh dear. Ishanis, get over here.
It was supposed to work. It worked last time.
What?
Oh, forget it. Just stay there. I'll move the bad guys. All right. So when you lift it up, suddenly you see, I say suddenly a lot in this game, I'm noticing, and I hate that in writing. Semuanya pops back in. What are you doing?
See, they said you were not a god, but I said you were.
So
Yes.
I know him.
Val? I mean, hey, we are, shit.
Yeah,
All right.
you're found out, dude. It's
So-
cool. What's up? What's the scam?
He gets rid of his, whole aura thing. He's like, seriously? Val, what are you doing here?
I wish I knew. I have no idea. But
I don't...
what are you doing here?
Look, man, this is my thing. You have your own thing. I mean, I was kicked out. Look, man, I tell you what, I'll give you a cut of this one, but you can't tell anyone I'm alive.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Wait. I feel like we have a better bargaining position than that. And also, wait, what?
Yeah, I also want to know what's happening.
So I know him, and he's a skimmer. He's a crook.
Hey!
I meant that with all respect. It takes a lot of skill to skim. I mean, you got caught, but still, you went for a long time before getting caught. So that was good on you.
Well, it wasn't my fault. I was betrayed. I wasn't caught.
I mean, sure. Everyone's got a story.
Betrayed?
Yeah, betrayed. You just can't. There's no honor among thieves anymore.
thieves?
Gothrex is a druid.
So what's the deal? Is this guy friendly, or should I Ray of Frost his ass?
No, that's not necessary. He's not dangerous. Unless we try to take his money, probably. But what's the deal? What's your scam here? What's the cut? What do you got going on?
Well, it's not. Look, man, it's my thing. When I got sent off on that boat, those jerkwads, after all the work I did for them, then they just dropped me off here. I had this special, charm that I had on me. Because you know me, I'm always prepared. And that charm was enough to keep me warm. And it happens to be a little bit of an illusion charm. And when I came upon this island with all these lizard men, I couldn't believe my luck. Did you see the shrooms?
Yeah, I saw them. And I know what you're doing here. So how are you offloading the shrooms? Who are you selling them to?
Well, the better question is, how did the lizard men let you on the island?
What do you mean? They don't let other people on the island?
No, they've been the best guards I've ever had for this business. We have one person come, or we have one boat come once a week at the... Oh, never mind.
They let us on the island because you told them that we would be coming.
But it was during the day. No one ever... Oh... They were sampling the goods again, weren't they?
They totally were.
I don't know what I'm going to do with those lizard men.
I mean...
There's only so much.
What does this person look like?
Right now, he looks like a small lizard. But that's because the illusion's still on.
Okay.
So as far as I know, they're just talking to the lizard guy.
Can Admar shake him until the illusion goes away?
Is there do any of you have dispel magic?
No.
No one? Nope.
I mean, I can.
Well, he's not going to take it off. He likes his anonymity.
Prestidigitation him to be dirty. There we go. I'll just sling a bunch of mud at him.
What was that for?
Have another. Reveal yourself.
Making us come to this stupid island and stuff.
Okay, so
I don't know what we're supposed to do here, guys.
You're selling shrooms. You've got a shroom operation going on here. That's whatever. That's your business. I'm not sure why we're here, but we are allowed to come here. The lizard men didn't give us any crap. But there's something not right. So what else are you not telling us?
I am telling you everything I'm supposed to be telling you.
What? I'm going to yell across. They're obviously taking advantage of these poor people. That's why we're here, to stop this.
We are here to kill him.
Well, easier said than done.
Nobody's getting hurt. So
did it move you this time? Son of a gun.
I am not even on that map, so you cannot scare me like that.
I can't make it work. I give up. All right, I'm just going to bring
the monsters to us?
Yeah, I'm just going to put people on this map, and you're going to pretend they're bandits. Ooh, they're tiny. Aren't they cute? All right, we're just going to pretend that these guys are bandits. And they popped up.
We're really very reasonable people. This isn't necessary.
They're very tiny bandits. Aren't they cute? I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be having fun with this part? Planning people to kill you? All right, let's see. All right, so all of these tiny bandits pop up. They're not. They're normal size, okay? They pop up.
I'm going to punch
They look tiny to me.
And the fake god, Semuanya, says, ha! I was just trying to distract you until my men showed up. So now we must... How much time do we have? Half an hour playing. Roll for initiative.
Dun, dun, dun!
We could have done this the easy way, but I guess we're going to have to do it the hard way.
I would just
He's
like
not
to
going to give up all those shrooms. Are you kidding? That is money.
That I'm still hovering.
Money.
Yes, you are still hovering.
19.
How long does your hover last?
10 minutes.
17 of the night.
11.
Initiative.
Encounters.
But as soon as I cast a spell, I will drop
13.
10.
You will drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Ray of Frost.
I got 11.
Excellent.
You got a lot of 11s.
You know what? I'm going to have to type yours in by hand because it didn't work. All right, so Oddmar, what did you get?
17.
17 for Oddmar. That's the wrong keyboard. Okay, there we go. Master Fault?
13.
13. Zafin?
I got an 11.
11. Shaunus?
Valtrex,
10.
what's your dex?
10.
Hold on.
Dexterity
Uh-huh.
is +0, 10.
Okay. So, Kelly, just put me at 12.
Zafin at 12.
Because initiative ties are determined by higher dexterity.
Or I can just decide. It said so in the book. I read it.
It's
Shaunus?
true. It's true.
10. 10, please.
10. Captain Wyvern didn't roll. It just gave me a negative 28. I don't know why it did that.
Is she
All
still back
Wow.
there? Or is she over
She's
with
just
the rest
hanging
of the
out.
group?
She's trying to keep quiet because the DM's trying not to make all the rules. Valtrex?
11.
11. And Dolly?
19.
19.
Wow.
Dolly's always ready for action.
Nice.
She's been ready
And-
to kill someone since this started.
The whole time.
Correctly.
And Bandit Captain.
God damn it.
The highest number goes first, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, so Dolly, you get to go first, and you are floating.
Surely am. All right. I'm going to set down right meow.
Okay.
And cast Thunderclap.
Thunderclap
Clap.
I. Okay, read it out loud,
Thunderclap
please,
those
so the people in chat can hear it.
Sure thing. I create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. So here come the lizard people. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, friends.
Oh, what the?
What the what?
Thunder damage.
What is it?
1d6.
1d6 damage. So everyone gets the damage no matter what?
Constitution
The
saving
con-
throw.
The con save is 12.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
What
So
is
everyone
the
roll
range?
Constitution save, and hope you roll higher than 12.
Within
Zafin
5
What
does
is the
not.
range?
Fail.
Oh,
So it is only fault.
So I take what? 1d6?
No.
And is it done as a d6 per? No, you roll the d6, right?
I do. But you didn't succeed your save?
I thought he
No.
rolled a 6.
Oh, dang. Sorry, bro.
Oh.
Wait.
Well,
so
you know, it's just a 1.
This is.
So,
Oh, wait. Go ahead, Armar.
Let's see. This is Daltris
mhm,
here, and it's a 5-foot range.
mhm. So only adjacent squares.
Oh.
Right. So
oh, it's
only
just, I thought you said
Master
100
Fault.
foot.
The
Anyone-
sound was 100 feet.
Oh.
Anyone within 5 feet will take damage if they don't do the con save.
Okay, thank
All right.
you. I was like, I thought the damage was 100 feet.
does diagonal count as adjacent? I rolled the save, but I just am curious for future reference.
Yes.
Diagonal does count because that's all
Okay.
within.
Okay, good to know. So
So
I
it's just
rolled
Master
13.
Fault.
I rolled
But you
a
rolled
13.
13, so you just saved, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me roll for the bandit. And Zafo did the
What?
thing for me.
I thought I was going to.
Oh, 5, not saved.
Nice.
Just
They take
thunderpapped.
1.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. It's like, I thought I was going to thunderclap those cheeks, but I'm just thunderpapping them.
Thunder tap.
Thunder tapping, yeah.
How do I do? Oh, it's got all of their points together. That's so nice. All right, right here. Do not want to heal. I want to damage. So -1. 1 damage. I get it. Sweet. All right. Sorry, I can do things I couldn't do last time in chat. So I was learning how to do that now. It's very nice. All right, Oddmar. his war cry, his very scary war cry.
That is really extremely disturbing.
It is disturbing.
That is right. Okay. Let me see here. Now that we are enraged, I think I will take on this friend of Valtrex's with my battle axe. And that is a natural 20.
Nice.
Woo!
Wow,
Our count's going up.
Total of
Does
25.
the count pop up for that, Zafo?
I need to do something that makes it more specially.
Makes a cool sound or something.
Yeah.
All right, and you said it was straight. That hits.
Total
obviously.
damage of 13.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! That hurt.
Nice.
Smack.
So you swing the axe right at him, and while he's still like, I'm totally gonna get you guys, you just smacked through, and you hit, and you just cut like right along here around his arms and chest, and right across there. And his blood just looks like human blood, but he still kind of looks like a lizard man.
Oh, guys, I don't think this is a real lizard man. He's not made of lizards.
So yes.
Keep killing him, Oddmar.
All right, Master Fault.
Let's see. I'm not used to going so early. I usually roll so badly.
You mean the one time we've done this?
Well, that's 100%. Let's see. Let me see the map here. Okay, I'm going to which one did Dolatrice attack on the
one
map?
in front of her, the one just to the left. That's the only one that was within range.
Okay, because there's one right below her too. It looks like. Is that?
Well, there's one. Oh, you're right. There is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
I
why
just chose one
right there. So it's like 2 for 1. Yeah.
Oh, so do they both take damage?
Yeah, I should have rolled that. I didn't even see that one. See, they're too tiny. Dude, I have that map all set. You saw that map, man. It was ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let me roll the other one real quick. So we're backtracking. Constitution. Oh, sorry. That one he didn't damage. So we tried. See, I didn't miss it. Really, it just didn't hurt him. That's what happened that time. All right. So go ahead, Master Fault, whichever one. So the one that is damaged is the one that's just to the left of her.
Okay. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at that one.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is 120 feet. Beam of crackling energy streaks toward a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage.
Nice.
Is there a saving throw for that?
Blast!
It does not say.
No, it's just the roll to hit.
Oh, yep.
Excellent.
Actually,
12.
Does it have to beat armor class? How does that work?
I don't know.
yes.
Yes. What if it ties armor class?
Then that is a hit.
All right. Hit it is.
Sweet. All right.
And that was how much damage?
Rolling for damage.
And now we know their armor class.
4.
Yep, sorry. Foa. All right, minus Foa. He is still alive, but he is hurting, and he's kind of like smoking in the spot too.
Okay.
Oops, I added 4. No.
I guess I don't think I need to move at this point. I'm okay.
All right.
So,
who is next? Master Zafin.
Val, I'm gonna tickle your boy with a feather. Draw bow, fire. I thought so much about what I was gonna say. 15. 15 hits.
15 hits.
Nice. And
Oh wait, let me make sure 15 hits. Yeah, 15 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. Nice. All right. 6 damage. All right. So that one hit in it. It hit his left shoulder, right in the shoulder. So now he can only use his right arm to attack.
is he right-handed?
Yes. Okay.
Damn.
Did he move in?
I'm sorry?
Did he move in?
No, why would he move?
This one show him like next to me, but the other one doesn't.
I don't know how there's two. Oh, I don't know why it's like that on that map. How weird is that?
I have two windows open.
Oh, oops. You have the wrong window open.
Yeah, but I can't change the window I have open. Let me refresh this. It's the one that's, showing the audience what is going on. So that's, super awesome and helpful. All right.
I mean, It wasn't that different. He was just one more over for some reason.
Yeah.
Scoots. We gotta see all the bad guys.
All the bad guys.
All the bad guys. There you go.
The teeny tiny bad guys.
I don't know if you can see them. I can barely see them, and I have a bigger screen. Sorry, guys. All right. Totally professional production we have here. All right. So that was Zayfen. Are you moving or anything?
Oh, hell no. Because anywhere I move, I end up in melee range with one of these little bastards.
No, I'm not leaving. All right, Val, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to go for the head jabroni because I feel like this guy, he was given a shot. And I can move, right?
Yes, you have one move and one action.
All right, I'm going to move close to him.
Okay.
And I am going to cast a little primal savagery.
Ooh.
You channel primal magic to cause your teeth and fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 acid damage. After you make the attack, your teeth or fingernails go back to normal.
You sound so disappointed at the end of it.
I don't want it to go back.
It was.
I think we all know where she wants to end up with this character.
Okay, so I have rolled 15.
15 hits.
And 10 damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And is that total? That's with the acid, or?
Yeah, it's 10 points of acid damage, right?
Yep. I warned you, yo.
Yeah, that hurts.
We could have done this the easy way, but you had to do it the hard way.
And that acid, as the acid went through, it just trickled all the way down the front of him in these big claw marks going right through the big, gash thing that Oddmar did. And with his poor shoulder on there, and it just melted the front. And now he no longer looks like a lizard. The illusion is completely faded away, and he completely looks like a very sad young man. Young for me, so young 20s. All right. Who's next? That's Ishanis.
All right. I've been scouring over my sheet here. How much movement do I have? I cannot find that.
30 feet.
30 feet, and each square is 5, right?
Correct. And you can swim, so you could go through the middle.
Yeah, all right. But let's see. So I'm going to swing over to about here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Sleep.
Okay.
And
At who?
Sleep. I'm going to Sleep has a 90-foot range, and then it's in a 20-foot circumference as to who it affects. And I'm going to park it. I could spend a while on this. I don't want to.
Okay, I can give you a 20-foot radius so we can look at it.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 20-foot radius around here so that I hit this guy.
20-foot radius is not a 20-foot radius from where you shoot it?
Yeah. It's
okay.
You target a spot.
Gotcha.
So it's not 20 feet from me.
I gotcha.
So what I want to, I'll grab these two guys. That's perfectly fine. Those two.
Got an XCOM veteran here with grenades.
These two on the end, the ones next to
Zafo? Yes, the two closest to the water.
This guy?
Yes. This guy and that guy. That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
Technically, I'm supposed to roll 5d8, and that's how many hit points worth of creatures can be caught by this, but I'm sure it's only these two guys, so I don't know if I need to roll that or not.
Can't roll a 0, so...
And you could roll a 5.
I don't actually know how to just straight roll dice in D&D Beyond if I'm not rolling a check.
So if you look in the bottom
I think I found
corner,
him. Yeah, I found him. So I'm going to roll 5d8 just to be legit here. Or am I? I don't know that happened. No.
you hover over the D8s.
Yep.
And just keep clicking it until you get 5.
Okay, that's 1.
And then at the bottom, yes, you keep clicking on it.
I get it. Then I can do like 3 at once and then roll it. There you go. Okay, I got it. Thanks, everyone, for letting me learn live on stream.
Hey, we're all learning live. That's the point.
Right. So...
What's that, 16, 23 altogether?
Yeah, yes.
And so that's damage for both of them?
That's not damage. This is just sleep. This will just put them to sleep.
If their hit points do not surpass 23,
yes,
they go to sleep.
Okay. So let me mark this one. Oh, those cute little symbols. Here they are. Do any of these say sleep? I'm going to put an alarm on it. So that'll be that they're sleeping. All right. So that one is sleeping and that one is sleeping. What does that do to their armor class if they're sleeping?
Starting with the creature.
If it counts as unconscious.
Yeah, they're unconscious.
Yeah, it shouldn't affect their armor class.
Let's see. I will tell you. Unconscious creature is incapacitated. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage.
Gotcha.
And any attack that hits is an automatic critical. If the attacker is within 5 feet.
Okay. Excellent. And I'm assuming as long as they don't attack and they stay asleep for their whole turn, right? For one whole round.
No, it's longer than that.
Yeah.
Oh. What's
one round's like 6 seconds.
I'll read it. Starting with the creature, blah, blah, blah. The sleeper takes it. Falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or until someone uses an action to shake or slap the creature awake. The duration is 1 minute. So a round is how many seconds?
6.
Isn't it 6?
So
10 rounds.
A long time.
We're just gonna say they're
usually
asleep.
It's the rest of their lives.
Yeah. So optimistic. That's a powerful spell. I like that one. All right. Works great on these guys. All right. So those two are sleeping. Nice end round. All right. Guess what? It's my turn. So the fake god is going to attack first. And even though he should logically go after Oddmar, Dolly is the one he knows personally, and he's really mad at her.
You mean Valtrex?
Valtrex.
Sorry, I meant Val. I looked at Dolly because she's the next one to go first.
So
looking at names. Sorry, Dolly. Oh. Sorry. In the future. No, okay. So we'll...
I'm waving my axe in his face. Do not attack the druid. Attack me, you stupid.
He's like, this druid should have made a deal with me. All right. So he is going to attack. I think he just has his scimitar in his right hand. It's the only one that's working.
Only we injured the left hand.
We just put a pin in that.
And 11. What do you have, Val? What's your...
Armor class is 10.
Okay, so it does hit. And then... For 2. But it still hit. It's about all he could do. So he swings at you with the scimitar, and it just slices you a little bit. That's all I got. Do you see that?
Oh,
you create all day. All right. Let's see. Bandon 1 is the one all the way up here in the forest who hasn't done anything yet. You see him up there above. There you go. That one.
Yep.
All right. So that one's number 1. So he will go first. Let me click on him. There he is. And he's going to hit. Oh, wait, he's got to move first. I'm a dummy. So he moves 1, 2. Can he go past? You can't go past someone, right?
Correct.
You can
All
go
right, but he can get over here.
An ally, but not an enemy.
Oh, well, that is an ally, so I could have gone through. One way or another, that's 30 feet. He's legal. And he's going to attack Oddmar because he doesn't have a personal grudge like the other guy.
But if he goes into this space or this space, then Valtrex gets an attack of opportunity.
And if he goes into this one, I get one as well, right?
Yes.
4. You know, he's not in that much of a hurry, so he's going to run through anyways, quickest mount. So, I mean, he is in a hurry. He's not going to pay that much attention. He's a bandit. He's not paid very much. So we'll have Zafin. You want to take your attack of opportunity then?
Absolutely. I guess I already have my bow out, so he's going to get arrow to the face.
Point blank.
At 5 feet?
Can I do that?
I thought bows
attack
had
of op has to be a melee weapon.
Yeah.
minimum range. Also.
You can't do ranged attacks of opportunity, to my understanding.
Right.
There are some things that will let you do it, but not at first level.
Could you poke
Like,
him with
you
your
have
arrow?
to be Hawkeye.
Right. All right. So I won't get
hit him with the bow.
I
That's
mean,
what
I could hit him with a
Yeah,
bow.
With a bow?
That whole Legolas.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is gonna be funny. So 7 to hit. So that doesn't matter. I missed.
Did not hit. All right.
Good try. Good try.
Swing and a miss.
All right, so it's going to go by Val. So Val gets opportunity. You want to take an attack?
Yes, I do. I will whack him with the quarterstaff.
Until the end of your next turn? Your claws and teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, I do, yeah. So I can attack him again, right? With the primal savage.
Does that cantrip last for 1 round or 1 attack?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's
But
one
I was
attack.
wondering too, is it the beginning of your next turn or the end of that turn as soon as you're done attacking?
I think it said at the end of the attack. I just remember you being sad.
Yeah, it's after I make the attack. I'd have to do it again.
Okay, so you have to hit with the staff then.
Yes. So I think I did I roll that? Quarterstaff to hit 11. I rolled an 11.
Did not hit. This guy's moving fast, man.
This guy's
he is
elusive.
fast. So he's coming all the way around. He's coming all the way over here, and now he wants to attack Oddmar.
Bring it to me.
He is going to
very bad
slice Oddmar in half. He's very, very ambitious. And how do I do that? I am on the right banded.
I admire this guy.
All right, here we go. Attacking.
If you're gonna go out in a blaze of
That's
glory,
right.
I guess.
14.
Take the
That
biggest.
does not hit.
Does not hit. So after everyone else misses him, he's like, ha ha ha, I'm hot stuff. And he goes over to hit Oddmar, and he completely slips on the sliding, on the slippery stuff on the rock, and just whoop, slips right out. He catches himself, but he totally misses Oddmar. All right, so that was 1, and number 2 is sleeping, number 3 is sleeping, and then number 4 is down here. Number 4 sees everyone else all distracted and wants to go hit Oddmar too. So, Dolly, he's going to move from you. So you get an opportunity, right?
Yeah, I've got a staff. I'll give him a whack.
And Valtrex, you have inspiration now, in case you're wondering.
Woot.
Oh.
Thank you, Abby, for the inspiration for Valtrex.
Thank you.
All right. Ta-da! Oh my god!
Oh dear.
I'm writing that one, and then I'm just like, hey, spells are my thing. Okay, I'm all spells here.
It's funny because in real life we'd be like, well, hopefully as you practice battling, it'll get better. Except these are random rolls. We don't know what's going to happen. All right, so as you hit for 2, you try to hit 2, but all you do is just kind of slip on the guy that was sleeping over there. So it didn't work at all, but not enough to wake him up. All right, so he gets right by you, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, right there. So he is behind Oddmar.
Does he run past me?
Not close enough to hit.
Okay, fair enough. Now, am I allowed to do a non-action action at this point?
I have no idea.
My telepathy doesn't count as an action. I looked it up. Can I talk to him right as he's about to swing?
I mean, I guess. Is there a rule?
It's not an action. I mean, sure. Seems like a free action.
Penis, do it.
No. I'm gonna whisper really loud. Behind you.
To me? To the bad guy? Okay.
To the bad guy, to see if I can get him to whiff his swing.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see if it worked. It did not work.
Oh well.
Oh.
He thought somebody was whispering to Oddmar. And that was a 19 too.
Oh dear. Sorry.
That one will hit.
That one will hit. You just pissed him off there, Fault.
No,
6
don't say that.
damage. Ouch.
Ooh.
6 damage. That would be 3 damage.
Rage.
I will take 3 damage.
All right. So he goes in. He hears this thing in his head, but he completely ignores it because he is focused on that big old giant. And he goes over and just slices. And because Oddmar was facing away, he actually got through. That's why. See, it's not your fault, Oddmar. And so he goes through and he just slices the back of his leg.
But not as much as he thought.
Not as much as he thought, but he was very impressed with himself. All right. And Captain Wyvern's over there just watching her crew be awesome. That's what she's doing. All right, Dolly, your turn.
All right. So, Sleepyhead next to me. Mm-hmm. I get a roll of opportunity against him. I think I'm just gonna... I assume a long rest will come after all this horrible battle, so might as well just blow it all now. Chaos Bolt is coming his way. Can I roll it? There we go. Sick. Roll it. Oh no.
11 does that has to go through armor class, right?
It does. Yeah.
Does not hit, and then that wakes him up, right?
Well,
yes.
if it doesn't hit, does it wake him up?
I believe it's if he is attacked.
Correct.
I will check.
Okay.
It hits the water right next to his head.
It says, until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. So, being attacked and missing, based on how it's written, will not wake him up.
No harm, no
the
foul.
The sleeper has not awoken.
Sounds fair to me. So you shoot at him, but it's kind of hard to see with the reflections in the water, and it's dark out, and you completely miss. It goes right over his head, and just boom! There's a big fluff of water right behind him.
Yeah,
Thank
and
God,
because I don't want to be telling you how to be a magic person and do all of your spells and stuff, but if you were attacking the people that were attacking us at the same time, it could be better.
I like those contacts. Those are very cool.
Also, I'm very glad the sleeper has not awoken because he randomly kills people in every zone. So,
all right, cool. Oddmar, your turn. Show him how it's done.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh at you roll a 3.
I am going to drop my shield and battle axe.
Okay.
And take out the hand axes. Let's see here. On Valtrex's friend, I am helping her. Oh my God! Another natural 20.
Ooh, you are rolling them today. So obviously that hits.
give you my RNG
I
luck.
rolled the offhand first. Should not have done that, but it's okay. We'll just go ahead and do that. So 7 points.
7 points.
And then a total of a 19 for the second attack.
Also hits, and he is
And
hurting.
another 6 points.
Oh, man, this guy is not doing good right now. He's feeling it. He is second-guessing all of his life choices.
Friend of yours with the amazing hit points. How?
He's got like 100 hit points.
I know.
He's tough. All right. Master Fault.
All right, we're gonna just go all in on this guy, decapitation strike, and see if
Which
see
one?
if his the leader, and see if
Okay.
his bandit buddies will bail out if he gets killed. So I'm going to cast. I'm going to bring in the big guns here. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move onto obviously dangerous ground such as fire or pit. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. A deafened creature automatically succeeds on the save, so I'm assuming he's not deafened.
He's not deafened. All right, so I have to do a wisdom.
Yes.
18.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I mean, he did work this whole thing up. I mean, he's pretty wise.
Yes. All right, well, I'm rolling for the half damage then.
There's half damage. All right.
Yes.
And he doesn't have to run. Yep.
7 damage, so half 7. I don't know, does
So
it
round it up. So 4.
Man, that
We
was
round it down?
or down.
Usually.
3,
Oh.
Thrin. How disappointing.
This bandit captain had it good for a long, long time. All right. Who is next? Zafin.
All right, let's see. I am going to continue with my strategy of making the big bad into a pincushion. Ooh, not so good that time. I tried real hard to avoid Valtrex, and I should have just ignored that she was there. 10.
You got a 10?
10.
Yeah. Did not hit.
Yep.
So that's
I yelled
exactly what
duck.
happened. You went to shoot, and Valtrex like moved just a little bit. You're like, whoa! So you got out of her way, so you wouldn't hit her. It was very nice of you.
Well, I'm a nice guy like that.
All right, Valtrex, your turn.
Okay. I am going to give my good old friend a whack with my quarterstaff and see if this knocks some sense into him. He can't have that much left.
Those eyebrows
5.
say otherwise.
That's not good.
Yeah, I don't like the waggling eyebrows.
A 5. I don't think that probably hits him.
No, that did not hit.
Damn it.
So you go to hit, and you notice you see that arrow go right over your head, and instead you duck. And so you totally miss him too.
Great.
I'm just
All
going
right,
to say,
Ishanis.
I think this guy's on steroids. Or maybe mushrooms. I don't know.
There's more in the mushrooms than just a little human growth hormone there.
Yeah.
All right, Ishanis.
All right. Again, another movement question. When I calculate my movement, can I go diagonal as part
Yes.
of the movement? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So then I should be able to easily slide to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here. All right. So I'm going to move to this point, and I'm going to place my hand on Zafin's shoulder and use the cantrip Guidance. And this is concentration, so I have to focus on it. But the sleep isn't concentration, so that'll be fine. And so Zafin can roll D4 and add that number to any one ability check of his choice.
Okay.
And that's
Perfect.
it. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Now it is the leader. It's his turn, the fake lizard man. And he is hurting. He's practically on his knees. His weapon arm is shaking. He's like, wait, we can make a deal. We can make a deal.
You are a very stupid person.
I think we should listen to what he has to say now. He's been beat down. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Are we going to listen or attack?
It's not my turn yet.
Yeah, but y'all can talk anytime.
I would prefer to steal his mushroom stash, and I mean, because that's the best deal, right? Let's just kill this mofo and sell his mushrooms.
All right, I'm hearing attack. So the bandit is giving up, and he's just going to attack Oddmar. All right, Oddmar, here we go.
See, they are attacking me first.
Tank
14.
To hit?
Yes.
That is a miss.
Yeah, he tries, but he is so tired, he just totally misses. It just doesn't work. All right, so the next one is that bandit that is beside him. He is also going to go after Oddmar. I think they've chosen their target. Let me switch to the other bandit. All right. 13. So that obviously doesn't hit either. So he's not doing any better. And one more bandit is also going to hit. Well, attempt to hit, because they're not doing a very good job. They're just bouncing. This one barely even raises already, his weapon.
Right? That was already 2 bandits?
2 in the big
No,
bad,
it was the
right?
captain. The cat. Well, I haven't designated the captain, but it was him. It was the lead guy, and then those 2 bandits. And the other 2 are sleeping. So, all right. Start one more time, Dolly.
All right, this time, for sure. this time for certain. Let's see. I have line of sight on the big bad. I'm gonna Ray of Frost his butt. Or I'm not.
Duck out of the way.
I'm not gonna Ray of Frost his butt. Yeah, no, that's a 9. So I'm like, yeah. I Ray of Frost the sky. I make a beautiful ray of rainbow instead.
Let it go, let it go.
And at this point, you start to hear some stomping coming, because remember that thunderclap did actually hit the lizard man. So you hear the lizard men start to come. All right, Oddmar.
Very good. Total of a 20.
That's gonna hit. You're hitting the captain, dude.
This is to Valtrex's boyfriend.
Yes.
10 points of damage.
10 minus 10. That's it. The guy can't even stand up anymore. He is on his knees, but he is not down yet.
And then to... Oh, he's not down yet?
He's on his knees, but he is still holding that weapon, man.
Then I attack him again. A total of a 21 to hit.
Oh, that's it. He is smushed on the ground. It is
6
over.
more points.
Down.
Nice.
He's down. He's out. You finally got him.
And let's see. Yes, I will take.
You have a third attack.
That way. I do not. I have movement.
I got you. Action. Yep. I feel you.
And you're still in melee of everyone. Nice.
All right, the big bad's down. There's 2 more bandits and 2 sweeping little guys. Aren't they cute? Who's next? Master Fault.
Are the bandits adjusting or stopping their attack now that their boss is down? Anything like that? Okay.
No, not right now.
All right. Well,
they're still in the heat of battle.
We'll just have to do this then. I will hold on. Where's the map? I will cast Eldritch Blast at the gentleman 2 squares to the right of me there.
How do you know he's a gentleman?
Well, that's true. It could be
well,
a lady,
Master
I guess.
Fault is a gentleman, so he's just using the term.
Yes. At the person of surely normally well-behavedness, but now they're
and not weak or anything. Total normal.
They've gotten involved in a bad crowd, and it's unfortunate, but consequences happen. So we're gonna roll to hit. Oh, that's not 7.
Did not hit.
Yes, unfortunate.
Carry us, Oddmar. Carry us.
Yeah.
All right, save it.
All right.
Is there more mud?
So, all right. Well, I guess I'm going to continue right over the same line. It's where I'm facing anyway, and I'm gonna aim for this bandit here.
Okay.
And with my bow. Oh, that's not so good. 10.
Don't forget your guidance. You can roll a d4.
Yeah, get that forward.
It's for a check, though, not attack.
Is that an ability check?
Oh, is that fair? Okay. I didn't know if attacking was an ability check or not.
I don't think so. Is it?
All right. Well, then guidance isn't that good.
You know what, though?
Well, it can't be good, just not right now.
I'm going to use an inspiration point then.
Yay.
Oh, there you go.
Do-do-do-do.
There you go.
That's better. 20.
That
Yeah.
hits. What is the damage?
Damage is nice. 11 damage.
Holy
Ooh.
Okay, so after everything that you did today, you hit, and not only did you hit him straight through the eye, right out the back of the head, and the guy goes down. He's out.
Gruesome.
That's the way. We like it.
All right, who do we have left? Ishanis. Ooh, that's cool. On the D&D Beyond, they like shine red when they're dead.
That is cool.
All right, so the actually, which one is still alive? I can't tell between.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me.
Kelly,
read
can
it.
you put some X's on those?
Yep. I will put. Well, they're. Oh, I forgot to put an X on the bad guy too. I mean, the big bad guy. I guess they're all bad guys.
Okay, now, Kelly, you said that we could hear some sounds of approaching
Lizard men. I mean, you're
Lizard
assuming they're
men?
lizard men, but that's a
Yes.
pretty accurate assumption.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. This is at 120 feet range, so I definitely can get it. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud back over here, back towards the entrance to the jungle, and kind of enshroud this whole area. I can't really. Let's see if this will work. This whole area back here, all of this too, all of this area, this whole area. I'm bad at circles. A lot of circles over there. So just a nice big huge bank of fog right over here.
Fair and clever. Perfect.
I can't make those go away either.
I'll leave them there. I like them.
All right.
You can
Accurate fog.
select them and then hit delete.
All right. Now, it doesn't seem like the stream
leave
sees them anyway, so but yep, that's so I'm gonna just try to cast a whole bunch of fog over there to kind of obscure that side so that we have a little bit of time to work this out.
What do you have to roll? Like, do you have to roll anything, or it just
I have
works?
no roll anything.
No roll? Sweet. I like it just working. It is a swamp. There's a lot of, water in the air. It wouldn't be that hard.
It is a 20-foot radius sphere of fog. It will last up to an hour as long as I maintain concentration.
All right. So if it's 20 feet, then it's not going to be this big.
Not as big as
radius.
It's 120 feet. Yeah, it's 120 feet range, but it's only 20-foot radius. Yes.
So
so it's 40 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 8 squares across.
Yes.
So we're going to put it 1, 2, almost. I made it a little too big. There you go. That works. And I'm going to move it down since that's more mountainy. Because I'm assuming you want to cover the whole area they would come in.
Yes.
All right. There we go.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Does that work?
Perfect.
All right, I love it. Nice big layer, thick fog. That was quick thinking.
And I will move. Let me get back to moving. I will move onto the platform right here.
All right, perfect. All right, and just as you did that, and the last guy, the arrow's out his head. So this last living guy is like, you know what? It's not worth it. I am out of here. So he runs around, not close enough for anyone to attack him, and he shakes this guy awake.
So if he leaves my side, I do get an attack of opportunity.
All right, take your attack.
Kill him.
Sorry.
No, just that smirk. Oddmar's like, if he leaves.
I miss him.
Yeah, he's fast. Actually, everyone has tried to hit him as he ran by, and he's too good.
They're slippery little guys.
Telling you.
It's because they're so small.
Right.
So it wakes this guy up, and they run away, and this guy up.
He has to pass by me, too, to get to him, right?
Well, he's on this side, so I'm going to say no. Okay, so he made them go away. And he made them go away. They all ran away, far, far away. And you do hear the lizardmen now. You can actually hear them, but you can't see them through the fog. And they can't see you anyways. They can't see you either. But you hear them mumbling the name of their god.
Let's drag the bodies into the forest.
Hey, so the crack that I lifted, can we get in there?
Yes, you can.
Let's go in there and just drag all the bodies in with us.
Yeah.
But mushroom spores, my dude.
Well, they disappeared. You don't even know where they are right now. Remember?
Captain Wyvern, are you with us?
Yes.
Are you still on the other side?
She ran over. She ran over just in time to join you. There are lizard men coming. See, she's very helpful.
I was like, we were all going to go into the thing and just be like, good luck. Hope it works out.
All right. So we're going to say you all sneak in, and you are now underground. The lizard man can't find you. There are no dead bodies out there. And we will get back to this next week. Dun, dun, dun!
Yay!
Excellent. Well done. Thank you, chat, for hanging out. You were awesome. The inspiration was very well used, so thank you.
Yes, thank you.
We do have a thing, humanity. We've got 15 people on. Let's go ahead and do it, Zafo. Let's do the vote. We do have an extra point for everyone who is still on. We would like to know, we need to name our ship. So we have, Vicky said she laughed a lot more this time. See, we're learning, you're going to laugh more and more as we learn what we're doing. That's what's going to happen. All right. So what is the name of Captain Wyvern's ship? What are the things? What did you put up? Are you putting them up?
Sorry. Yeah, I put it up. It's Green Flash or Redemption.
So if you look on the top of the chat, you can see, there you go. So you can vote for one. If you like Green Flash, which is, Zafo, describe the Green Flash. Why do you like Green Flash?
So the Green Flash is when you're at sea or you're on the West Coast, when the sun sets over the horizon, over the water, as it passes across the horizon, there is a green flash of light, and it's a split second, blink and you miss it. It's super, super amazing and awesome. It's very cool. I've seen it once.
I've seen it. I've seen it as well.
Mm-hmm. So it is the point where day becomes night as the sun goes past the horizon, which is also much like Captain Wyvern, who things have changed for Captain Wyvern, and now she has gone from one life to another, and this is kind of relates to all of that change.
Mm-hmm. And then for redemption is a little more on the nose, I think, because redemption is what we're all looking for, all of us, in one form or another. So even if we don't think we need it, Helm said we do. So, I mean, it is called righting wrongs.
Except
that we're wrongly writing. I don't know. I mean, we could. Could we
50,
just call it
50.
procrastination stream? We should be writing.
Well, that's even more on the nose.
Yeah. I feel personally attacked by that one.
That's right. I don't want to play anymore.
I don't want to play. I'm out. So if you just vote at the top, you can just click which one. If you want to vote more than once, you can use those channel points. And for all the players, you're in chat too. You can vote too. I mean, it is.
I voted.
You have skin in the game. You're allowed to vote too. And then, so we shall see. How long can you leave that up, Zafo?
Oh, I had to set it for time, so I set it for 3 minutes. So
Okay,
it is,
so
it
3
is
minutes.
ticking down.
It shall be up for 3 minutes. So what y'all think this time? Was this better? Like, what do you think of the gameplay this time?
Yes,
Yeah, it's starting to get a flow.
we did more things.
Right? It went faster. I kept looking at the time. I'm like, oh, I think we're going to do this in 2 hours. We're good, man. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to do it.
Well, 2.5. It's fine.
I was hoping for some more talking with Ryland, but that's okay. I mean, attacking's fun too.
Ooh,
Like, I
we
don't think y'all
tried.
didn't even get his name, did you?
No.
Mm-mm.
We just,
This is where you take the sheet of your backstory and just tear it up and throw it out. Guess we don't need to talk to this guy.
But just so y'all know, so Chet knows too, we are all writers, right? Everyone has written this backstory. So everyone here has a backstory. And some of them are more outlined than others. So I'm, as the DM, I'm trying to use that backstory to put some things in. So Roll20 gives me an awesome ability to be able to put secret messages up. So I can do it so just those players who need the secret message. So I was planning stuff today, and I had to plan 4 things, right? Because I didn't know where y'all were going. So thank you for making that decision, Admar. I was like, I don't know where they're going. I got to plan 4 things. I tried to put secrets from different characters in each one so we could explore a little bit. So next time we'll start underground, so it will be up to each character. It's your game, not mine, on what they want to share, what they don't want to share, what's going on, and what they decide to do with these mushrooms. So that'll be fun.
sell them.
And by the way, this is a terrible time to mention this, but D&D allows you to decide after you have made the last attack on a foe, not to kill them. So just to take them out and have them be unconscious. So if someone wants that to happen while Ogmar is attacking, they need to say so.
So you can fireball a guy, but say, "Oh, but I take just enough off it that he doesn't die."
Melee attacks only.
Okay.
Just pull your punch a little bit.
All right.
Vicky,
Dial
thank
down the
you. Thank
temperature
you
slightly.
for giving Oddmar an inspiration point.
Sweet.
Oh, thank you.
And Valtrex.
Very
She's
nice.
spending all them
Nice.
channel points.
Sweet.
Y'all are
So
gonna be
can we say that my old friend is still alive, and can we interrogate him?
I mean, maybe he could have just looked dead.
Did we bring him down into the hole with us?
Yes, because you brought all the bodies down,
That's
right?
true. That's true. Maybe he's only mostly dead.
Maybe.
Zafin
I mean,
is
he
inspired.
probably, if he's alive,
I
he'd
am
probably scream a lot while we
inspired.
dragged him. So
Chocolate pills. I have medicine. I could make.
I
one
just
of
think maybe
coated
he might be
pills.
useful.
Well, I do have spare the dying, so there's that.
That would do it too.
I mean, he can cast himself into the god of these lizard people, and we might need that later. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
out loud.
to
You
tell
said
them-
it was an item.
Yeah. Yeah, we forgot to loot these guys, man. We gotta do
No,
that.
no.
That's why
We
we
didn't
take the
forget.
We
bodies.
dragged him into the hidey hole.
brought the
We
bodies,
have
it's-
the
we'll
body
do it
with
later.
us. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's
Perhaps a discussion for next week.
yes. Step 1 next week.
Step 1, loot the bodies.
Get loot.
All right. Awesome. I think we're good. Do we have a name? Do we have a name for the ship? Can we see who
We
won?
do. We do.
Oh, let's see who won. I'm so
Green
excited.
Flash.
Green Flash?
Yeah.
Green Flash it is. All right. Our ship's name is now Green Flash. Excellent. Thank you, everyone, for participating. And we will see you next Monday. As of right now, it's still 7 p.m. Central. We shall see if that changes. But We shall see you all soon. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being patient. And also notice how fun this is. And before we run away for shore, does anyone have anything to share?
Greg?
We just did the cover reveal for my upcoming book from Cursed Dragon Ship, The Last Humans, the science fiction alien invasion dystopian with horror elements. It's every genre imaginable except for fantasy.
Gosh, I hope it's no one's fantasy.
No. Well, I guess maybe mine just in writing it, but I don't know. Or getting it published. So that is available for pre-order now, and you can see the cover and the pre-order information on Amazon.com.
Yes, and if you want to see the actual, look, Zaphos fancy and pulled up the cover
right now.
Yes.
And if you want if you want to watch the VOD and Greg reads a part of it, it's really awesome. That's like right below on Twitch, so it's there.
Yes, yesterday's video on this channel. So
yeah. Two videos
because we kind of, we
got so excited we forgot the reading. Okay, we were so excited
because things. It's fine. It happens.
Yes, it's part of our charm.
Right.
That's
Anyone
all.
else have anything right now? No.
Nope.
Awesome. All right.
One of these days.
Soon.
One of these days.
Soon.
We were talking about a cover. It's going to be coming soon. So we will have, and we'll be at Superstars this week. So Kevin and myself and JD will all be at Superstars this week. And so anyone else there, we shall see you. Anyone not, no worries. We'll see you next Monday. Awesome. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.